It's Get Up Mornings. I'm Erica Campbell, and it's time for Healthy Ever After. November is National Diabetes Awareness Month, and here with some good tips on small steps that can make a big difference in preventing diabetes is Dr. Griffin Rodgers. He's the director of the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases. Good morning, Dr. Rodgers.
Oh, good morning, Erica. Thanks again for having me on your show.
Absolutely. So let's jump right in. Statistics show that more than 1 in 3 adults in the U.S. have pre-diabetes, but the majority of them don't even know it. Let's talk about that.
Well, prediabetes is a serious health condition where your blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not quite high enough yet to be diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And as your statistics that you quoted indicated, there are 88 million people in the United States that have it, but the majority, because there's no symptoms usually associated with it, the majority of them don't know that they have it. But importantly, though, if you have prediabetes, you have a 50% chance of developing diabetes over the next 5 to 10 years. So it's very serious.
For someone who has prediabetes, can you give some tips on how they can best manage their health?
Well, the good news is that making healthy lifestyle changes, it's possible to prevent type 2 diabetes and even potentially reverse your prediabetes. Taking small steps to consume healthier foods and drink, becoming more physically active, losing weight, and only a small percentage of weight, 5 or 7%, getting enough sleep and learning ways to cope with stress and manage can help you to manage or reverse prediabetes. But people more likely to develop prediabetes are overweight or obese.
Yes.
They're over 45 years of age. They have a parent or a sibling with diabetes, or they're from a certain racial and ethnic groups who tend to have this more. African Americans, Native Americans, Asian and Pacific Islanders. So in terms of what you can do in terms of your food consumption, having food and drinks that are lower in sugar, high in fiber, low in fat. Again, getting regular physical activity. And that means for most adults, 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And you don't have to start there. You can start with 10 minutes and then gradually work your way up.
We're talking to Dr. Griffin Rodgers. He's the director of the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive Kidney Diseases. For more information, follow them on social at NIDDKGOV. It's interesting to say that to you with you here. I usually am saying that at other times. So thank you so much for what you do. We really appreciate you for keeping us healthy. What final thought do you want to leave with us today?
Well, again, making small steps can have big rewards. I would be reluctant to say, though, that of course, with flu season about to be upon us, and certainly we're not past COVID yet, that it's very important that your listeners consider getting a flu vaccine and a COVID vaccine if they haven't gotten it, and even a booster shot if they are eligible for that. It's important because people who are overweight and obese, and certainly those with diabetes, are more likely to get very sick from COVID or for the flu for that matter.
Wow. Thank you so much for being with us today. We sure do appreciate you.
Thank you very much for having me, and hope to talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Dr. Griffin Rodgers on Get Up Mornings. Follow him on social at NIDDKGOV. It's Get Up Mornings. Y'all stick around. It gets better and better.
You're listening to Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
I want to share some good news for all the family caregivers that take care of their parent, grandparent, spouse, or loved one. Caregivers, please know that you are not alone. Today, more than 1 in 5 Americans is a caregiver. And my good news is that AARP has resources that can truly help you with all of your caregiving responsibilities. AARP has tools, resources, and support for caregivers, including information on financial planning. Visit aarp.org/caregiving to learn more.